Up clock.
Yow! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally ready to go here, resuming the action on this Grand Finals Team Awesome, the Awesome Cup #2. And we are down to KillSwitch on blue versus It's All Good. We played the first half of this first set, I don't know, like at least 20 minutes ago, it feels like. And now we are finally getting back to business, and they're going to have to beat a time of 10:40. I'm assuming that we are just going to play this one out, see what the time is like, and then compare that. You know, you can't really... Yeah, they say 10:44 then, and I think they agreed to that. So that's the time that we're going off of. Gates are dropping here. Red starts things off with a big snipe on K-Caught. That'll definitely help with the sniper overwatch. Red is in a pretty standard setup, similar to what we saw the other team do defensively. Demoman jumps over the top, gets taken out. Oh, the Uber gets dropped. You know what we like to say, Cold? Pop it, don't drop it.
Pop it out, drop it.
Must need a t-shirt. Now, Blue has been pushing the cart, meanwhile, ×3. That drop definitely a huge loss for Red Team. Blue, this KillSwitch, pushing out here fast. The medic is out here. Big jump over the top. Gets the Uber popped out, but they still should be able to walk forward here and get a fair amount of this Uber used on this SG. The heavy goes down, but the sentry going to stay up for now. Soldier jumping in over the top as that Wrangler was still up. The engineer is down. Blue just has Snow. I'm not sure where Snow is. If Snow can get up and get a kill on the sentry. Candle actually was trying to reflect rockets to kill it. It needs a little help with some flare guns. Candle, great job taking that SG out.
And while you were watching that SG get taken down, Ender's Flame was behind, taking little chip shots at the medic, and actually was alone there for a good 10-15 seconds when the sniper finally realized what was going on and turned around and tried to melee him down. And the red medic ended up going down again.
Yeah, so that's a pretty great start, and nobody up on the roof. Well, that is for the blue team. Everybody's up on the roof, I was going to say. Nobody up there for the red team. Blue team already in control of it. Red team throws one soldier up there who's jumping around. Good bomb and kill on Hiji, who is left alone. Soldier's going to jump away to get the health back. He's doing fine, 110 health. Continuing to bounce all over the place. And in the meantime, though, blue just gets the capture, so good pick on the medic, but besides that, blue just moving forward. Yeah, red soldier's still behind, but blue's going to try to just push forward here. Heavy and kind of a weird spot. Going to get taken out pretty easily. Red should be able to set up a good defense. Level 3 sentry gun is up all the way down the tracks. Can splash those rockets all the way down already. Scout is pushing. And controlling that side room a little bit is pretty important, but also having some pressure on the left side flank is also important to kind of stretch out the red team. They've stopped pushing the cart. The Uber is out for red team. Hiji actually pretty extremely lit. Oh my god, big jump over the top. That was a huge frag.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah, picking off the medic there is super important because now Hiji going to have to restart that charge all the way from the beginning. And the medic for blue, Bulo, is now going to have a healthy charge advantage. And they're doing great. Sentry gun still up, no problem there. Cart scooting backwards uphill, defying the laws of physics. But that's all right. It's just Team Fortress. We're having fun.
It's just valve physics. Nothing serious.
It's all good.
It's all good.
This ain't no brotherhood of arms.
This ain't no brotherhood of physics.
This is a society of hats. Now, red is still nicely set up back here. Level 3 sentry gun wrangled. Soldier trying to make a play around it, but the demo man's going to help out with that. Clean up that soldier. K-Caught gets a snipe, and the Uber's out here, but the demo man being kept alive by the medic. Sentry gun takes out Candle, the pyro. In the meantime, the scout battle goes in favor of red on the cart. The red scout battling the engineer as well. He's going to go down because the heavy gets involved. Health pack respawns. Red soldier jumping across. Blue heavy and a lot of damage, getting a lot of damage. Goes down. Blue soldier jumping around, getting that flexibility, but the sentry gun's still up for now. Blue soldier is backed up. The cart is under control for the moment. Red team kind of resettling here. This is a very nice hold on the 3rd point.
Yeah, they're doing a good job eating away some time on that clock. I think it's time for a spy play. Get some coordination, get a sap in there, and make your push.
Yeah, I think we might potentially end up playing some extra time here, just in case, you know, they don't get this capture and they push into last and they're past 1040. We might not know for sure until they finish up. Now, Blue Scout trying to poke in here. Not too many players close by. Scout's actually going to get crushed and has to back out. Red is really far forward, but this Blue Scout able to just get on the point here, and Scout and Sniper are around, gonna be able to clean that up. But he got a little bit of progress there. Red medic does still back out, so they're doing pretty good here. A heavy, extremely healthy soldier up on the side, pretty far forward. Red soldier jumps around. This is kind of a desperate play. Blue Uber comes out, getting blocked in by the red Pyro, who also dodges a lot of that damage. He escapes safely. Not too many packs nearby for him to pick up, but at least he's alive. Blue getting some progress here. The cart is clear for the moment. The level 3 sentry gun still up, still safe. Red Demo Man just got sniped down. That's a big kill by K-Cot, who's sniping across. He's going to get Revolver down, though, so it does give a little bit of security to Red Team. Blue Heavy is out here. Jamal does get the Red Heavy. It's got to be weak, though. Indeed does go down. And Blue down to... Well, they just got some spawns, but they don't really have that many players forward right now.
They're just doing a wonderful job of holding that area. They're all positioned great, and they all seem to be calling out when people are jumping over the flanks.
Yeah, the 3rd point's not very easy to handle, but they have a very nice sentry gun. They're definitely putting pressure on the points, keeping the points cleared up, getting some important frags. We'll see Blue's got a lot of players here. They've gotten some entry frags as well. Getting more as NCM, the engineer, goes down. She could finally kill that gun. We also can't wrangle it and get the scout off, so there goes the capture. And hopefully they, you know, will be able to reset here. NCM has 10 seconds before he's back, and the cart is quite a ways off.
That was a great contribution by all the team players on Blue to coordinate that pack.
It's just a brute strength. They had some opening frags. Own Kaji comes in, gets the sniper for Red. That's going to be helpful. Klaatu also goes down as the Uber charge is used here. Red doesn't have an Uber yet. NCM just rebuilding. Blue Demo Man on top of them. If they keep storming forward here, they could have a quick capture here on the last point. They have the numbers for sure. Rudy and the sniper just respawning. Medic under some pressure, down to 39 health, has to go all the way back. Coming back out with 85% though, and I think things have stabilized here for Red Team. Blue's trying to come back out here again. If the Demo Man could get some work here, it does kill the soldier and isn't desperate for help, so there's no like survival Uber popped. Red is going to just be able to sit on this. Jamal up top, though. That's a good intrusive heavy play. Gets taken out, though. Nice rockets by Mookie to seal the deal there. Blue Demo pretty far forward. Red Heavy is pushing forward into that.
And cart physics is about to take over as the carts see backing up to that hill.
Yep. Choo-choo in the wrong direction.
That's right.
And that's pretty important. You know, sometimes where it's just throwing a player at it just to stop it, because you know, if you just touch it, it's 20 seconds. Otherwise, you're just going to keep rolling and rolling, and it gets all the way back to that corner. It's just really devastating. A sniper for Blue is right by it as well, and there we go. Finally touches it. A few extra seconds. Scout Heavy going to jump down here. Jamal, he's isolated though. No heals. Red Scout comes in, very aggressive. Gets the Uber popped. Red has an Uber does not have an Uber to use. They're at 60%, but the medic has survived thus far. Does get the cabinet inside. Gonna be able to come back out here. Blue still has some players on the points, but not as many. Red is swarming forward here, so Blue has made some progress, but I think that is going to be the end of this push. Being able to take out that mini sentry, and the scout just pushing forward into the sniper wants to push blue back even further. Jamal again going super aggressive, commando heavy. Just jumps out there very aggressively. Now, you know, we have a minute 20 left here, and I think we might have actually already crossed that 1040 gap is a possibility. But I'm not 100% on that, and blue still is just playing with desperation. It doesn't even matter at this point. At least just keep warming up and keep playing if you're already past that mark, and try to get a capture here. Sitting a lot of players now. This might be the chance.
Yeah, this is it right here.
Oh, good ×3 on the cart. Nice quick push. Finish it off. That's 9:51 actually. So that is gonna do it. There you go. First round is going to go to KillSwitch, and we're gonna have to get a re-exec. And the player's actually asking for a best of one. But,
yeah, well, with all that time that got eaten away by the DDoS thing.
Yeah, it would. It's Blues. It's Blues to concede since they just won that. Either way, they're gonna have to re-exec here since you know they won this match, and looks like maybe we had the re-exec right there. They won that first set, and the talk was definitely of playing this as a best of 3. But that was when we were on schedule and getting ready to go. So I'm actually off of Steam. They asked me to go off of Steam just to make sure, keeping things a little bit private. So not sure how Rob's going to get in touch with me, but he can. He's got my email, and we have some people in Twitch chat who are watching this as well. So. Wicked Nasty Funk Doctor saying nope, Goalie and maybe Arctic are following. Zan says done. So
done as in I took myself offline.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, that was a while back, I guess.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have Team Awesome Gaming in our chat. I'm not sure if we're going ahead with another set here on Badwater, or if we're going to start moving forward here. Somebody mentioned something about maybe switching over to Goalie Wash. The losing team would be in charge of the map pick here. That is how we'll decide our next map. But it's all good. On the offensive team setup right now, and they were unable to make that happen. So KillSwitch with the 1 set advantage. Still waiting for finalized word. Looks like we've heard they are doing another set on Badwater, but they haven't started it yet. We're ready to go whenever, but we should get a second set here going. So thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. We got a nice crowd going on here right now. The TeamFortress.tv Zowie European Sixes Cup wrapped up. So thanks for joining us. If you are watching that, we've been casting all day. You'll be able to catch our VODs on our YouTube channel. If you were here watching with us and you didn't see that other event, I suggest you check it out. I'll probably pull up those VODs as well and give that a watch. European Sixes instead of the European Highlander that we have going on right now. And we got 2 great teams here. KillSwitch, they're on the red right now with Candle and Emilio Estevez and Ender's Flame. Versus It's All Good. We're on the blue right now, and It's All Good, a time of 10:40, a little bit slow. I thought they almost were going to have that, but looks like KillSwitch were able to get the capture in time and take care of business. So KillSwitch get the first set here, and we're waiting for them to restart the second set here. Now, shout out call to, drop in some links, and including something that I want to shout out to. eXtv, we've been trying our hardest to get a lot of coverage out for you guys. You know, personally, I work full-time at restaurants in the food industry, and pulling, you know, 35, 40-hour weeks over there, and casting as much as I can. In the meantime, really happy to be casting this today on my Saturday. Wake up, do 5 hours of casting. We casted yesterday. But I would love to be casting more for you guys. Lucky Luke also devoting his time here. He's been doing great, posting a moment of glory a day. We also have some great volunteers working with us right now, including Cold, who's with me today. Shout out to Dashner as well, who's working to bump up our qualities, our production quality. Shout out to Getaway, who could not be here today for being sick, and shout out to Duder, who isn't joining us today, but I think might join us for UGC tomorrow. He's excited about doing a lot more broadcasting. And shout out to the patrons who have supported us thus far, who have pledged to support us. The patreon.com website /eXtv. I'll type it out in chat. You can pledge a monthly amount to us, and it gets rung in every month automatically. And it goes to support us and our goal of creating content for competitive TF2 fans and the TF2 community as a whole for a full-time basis. So check that out. Give that a look. But right now, we got 12 seconds to go here before this second set starts here.
Yeah, pretty excited to see how this next round develops and see how the strats may change, how each team adapts.
Yeah, Sentry Gun still in that traditional spot. Blue marching a lot of players out here, except for their medic. See what sort of suicide bombs we get here. Demo goes big all the way across. Crater's down. Soldier's getting shot down. And Pyro Heavy getting stuffed as well. So there you go. Cart is moving though. Engineer Scout doing the pushing. Talked about it before, that ×3 is the crucial number. Demo Man jumps over the top again. Again, not much. Now they're trying to deal with the NG Scout down low. Just got those mini sentries to help this push, and that's just a lot of territory for free. Now, Red still standing tall with their defense up top. That cart has been stopped for now. K-Caught trying to work the side, get some snipe angles. The top has been pretty much cleared off. Looks like Red is going to back up wholesale. Everybody leaving. Say, yeah, we've had enough of that. And it's actually setting the sentry gun all the way back towards the ramp side of B. So that's definitely a little unorthodox, not choosing to take the roof. The roof can be really dominant if you get a nice hold going on up there. It's also kind of risky maybe at this point, even though they pulled out kind of early. You know, if you try to set up on roof again and then you just get steamrolled, or you just get knocked out.
NCM was putting that gun there just in case Soldier and Demo was about to bomb in, but he used his, I think it was not the Frontier Justice, the other gun that teleports his sentry gun and moved it back to the next point after that. So he's got it all nice and cozy set up now.
Yeah, they ended
the same
up
gun that was up first.
Ended up not putting up much of a defense on the second point. And KillSwitch pushing him pretty hard here. They got a good push. Going into third, this sentry gun set up top is going to go down. I mean, it's still up right now, but NCM is gone. Just need to get some damage out towards it, and there we go. That's enough. The flare gun takes it down. And they're going to be able to push out here and make some serious progress. Still some opposition from Red Team, though. The Heavy's still out, still has some pretty good heals, and the Medic spreading the love around pretty well.
I think I just missed that big bomb there.
Blue just getting their stuff together. Yeah, Hiji did go down there. So it looks like that was a demo bomb by Joe. That's a pretty big play. It's going to be a huge boost to their defense. Need to get this sentry gun back up, but the engineer is getting into place. It does have a dispenser. Sentry gun still low level. Soldier jumping around on the cart. This is great kill on the scout. See if he can pick off the demo. who is taunt sliding away. Interesting tactic. The heavy Jamal jumps right in the face of Joe in UFC. And here comes the Uber charge out. It's going to work for the soldier and the pyro moving forward here. Medic didn't pick up the health pack inside. Probably could have, but the regen is taking over and we'll be alright. Big jump around by Mookie, ends up getting a rocket reflected right in his face. So that's not very friendly. I'm not 100% sure on the exact ban list for this item or this event, but I'm sure it's pretty much the ETF2L list, and I'll try to look that up real quick. Yeah, it's fairly light on the bans, to be honest.
How you feeling on them weapon bans for these leagues this season coming up?
Pretty good. I actually haven't looked at the UGC one too close up. I'm more in the favor of openness, and I don't think there's really that many items that are overpowered. Still, items have their situations, and especially with Highlander, you know, if people are running cheesy strategies, just run it right back at them. It's always kind of a decent solution. So I don't think there's really anything that's too problematic right now.
Yeah.
The ban lists are pretty short. There's definitely some things that need to be banned, but it's pretty open, so that's good. Now, red team still very nice hold going on here. It is kind of rescuing their round quite a bit because the first hold wasn't very long, the second point wasn't very long, but they really have a nice hold here. The cards actually roll back quite a bit, and that's really significant. It's really all about the cart. You have to take as much advantage of your opportunities to push the cart and make big progress on it. But if it just keeps drifting backwards, and even if you get a good push, you just have so much ground that you have to cover that it's just tough to get all the way there before the defense gets some spawns and can come back at you. And that cart just is continuing to roll backwards.
Yeah, and that's what I want to commend about Red Team doing is knowing when they don't have good spawns, they don't have good positioning, so they think, oh, let's just fall back to the third point and set up really well, and just try and buy as much time as we can. And it seems like it's turned out pretty well for them so far.
Yeah, somebody for blue just needs to touch it. Finally, the engineer touches it. But I think you can risk getting shot just a little bit just for the sake of stopping it. It's like a good 30 seconds before it rolls backwards again. Blue is a good Uber here. Now they got pressure on the cart as well. The sentry gun's under a lot of duress. The shield is up. NCM goes down, though, to a pipe over the top. And there's only 4 up for red. So that's going to be the end of this point capture. 604, which is alright. I think that was a little bit slower than what we saw last round.
Yep.
So we'll see how they do here.
We're approaching 10 minutes now.
Yeah, they're getting really aggressive here, which is a great pressure. Wow, they've got a lot of kills. Take out the medic again. So they're continuing to push here, continue to have that ×3. A mini sentry is coming out up top. The Demo Man is up top as well. But there's really not much here for red, and I think blue needs to actually keep more people on the cart. Keep this rolling. Don't let them get respawns here. Just slam dunk it. Put it away. Starting to do that now, and it looks like it won't be a problem. So there you go.
Very nice.
Yeah, that was a great capture. It took them a little bit more time to break down the third point, but when they finally did, it was in a scenario where they could just keep rolling and keep pushing. So very nice time, 6:44 there. And if they win this, that'll be the first map, and we'll have It's All Good picking the second map for us. Shout out to Aldo saying he's really enjoying this tournament. I'm really enjoying this as well. It's a great chance to get a lot of teams involved and get some games under their belts, as well as really showcase some great European Highlander talent. We definitely would like to cast more events. Sometimes it comes down to scheduling. We actually got a lot coming up in February. We're going to have a Burnsiders LAN on February 10th. I'll try to do my best to cast that. And a month full of UGC, and then the Fights LAN February 21st. Which will be a whole weekend extravaganza. The games are actually going to be early enough that Europeans can definitely tune into our TF2 LAN cast on February 22nd. So that'll be a really great time. 6v6 will be the format for that. We're getting ready to go here on the offensive push here. We'll see if It's All Good can get a good fast time here. It definitely needs some aggressiveness.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough time to beat.
And KCOT already gets a snipe off on his opposition, Mookie. Definitely, you know, with big sight lines, having a sniper up against no sniper is such a big advantage. Blues got their spy behind enemy lines, but that was about it from the beginning pushes. They did get a pop out of Hiji, so I mean that is an accomplishment. They're pushing the cart just fine. Scout, Pyro, Engineer. Spy stabs down the sniper and looks like he's going to be able to get away, so that's pretty successful. Lured the Engineer away from his gun as well, so he's going to decloak, get a sap. The rocket's coming in as well, so looks like Red is going to have to ditch things. Ender's Flame jumping back. Very good first point to start this off.
That was a really good push on the first point. A lot of good coordination.
Yeah.
Sniper's doing some really good work, as well as the spy.
Yeah, without a doubt. They made a lot of progress, had a good impact. Right now, though, their medic has to pop Uber. 24 health left, though, so pop it, don't drop it. That's a good decision. At least get something out of it. And now Snow actually, wow, headshots him with that Ambassador from some serious range. Red is kind of storming back here and trying to regain some territory around this second point. Just as I say that, Blue shoving right back into him. And really pushing that cart along fast. You got to get that ×3 on it. It makes such a big difference. And they just really ensure they get that capture there as soon as possible. Which is
some really great work.
They're playing against the clock here. They got to go quick. They can't waste a whole lot of time on this next point, and then they got to get a swift capture the last point as well.
Yeah, it looks like the setup's kind of soft, a little less featured on the height advantage. So I think Blue's going to have an easy time getting in there on the third point.
Yeah, the sentry just now getting put up by Ender's Flame, so it doesn't really have that there. Blue Soldier jumping around, wow, gets picked out of the air and then thrown around. The Uber charge is forced out of a Red. Blue should be getting back safely. I actually don't see where their medic is. Oh, he is back at the corner. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't see him for a second, but that was a great bomb. Good, solid jump by the Soldier around the bend. They get the Uber popped out. The cart is not rolling backwards, and they're going to have a serious Uber charge advantage in just a few seconds here. Should be able to pick up a scout pick as well. The blue sniper is down. Make things a little bit tougher, but they're going to push in with his Uber charge. Trying to lob those stickies and pipes up top to get that sentry gun. They got the engineer. Just need to follow up. Nice finish up on the sentry. Red players are on corner, but they're kind of getting cleared up as they poke out. It's just Pyro, Heavy, and Medic. The Pyro goes down. The Heavy under trouble too. Oh, and there goes the Medic. Uh-oh. Now, wow. Good
great cleanup
close
work.
range headshot by KCOT. He's down now, but killing the demo man there is pretty big because, I was going to say, and Blue is also just like inches away from pushing the cart, which is the worst thing. You just got to back up just a little bit. They lose their sniper now, but they were really in a great position to just keep this pressure on. They're being a little bit slow with the cart push. I think they could push it a lot harder immediately right now, and they still have an advantage if they want to get out there and be aggressive. There's not a whole lot set up here for Red. But they're being they're being cautious here. It's understandable. They almost have charge as well, so you might as well just get a clean push here around the corner to start things off. They're gonna go for it now. Girardi gets reflected, and Demo Man comes out here with the Uber, trying to find the sentry gun. It's just a level 1 though, so it's gonna go down. Good frags all around. They still have ×2 on the cart as well. Soldier on the cart trying to block things off. Does get the scout, which actually hurts the pushing power of Blue quite a bit. The Pyro's going to get back on the cart. Spy gets on the cart as well to get that ×3. So good team awareness there. 5 seconds till we get a lot of spawns, and, well, that's a lot of track that they're going to cover. Spawns are going to come out here. They got the ×3 on the cart, and they just need to get out far enough to stop it, and I don't think they're going to be able to. Wow.
Wow.
There you go. Wow, what a push. So there you go. That's the fun of stopwatch, and you know, when you do have these best of 3 sets, because you get these scenarios where, you know, they didn't have the best offense to start things off, and you're like, okay, well, 10-40, that's a tough hold. They actually played really solid defense, and it's like, wow, it's, you know, we couldn't track the clock like we usually are able to, and it was like, wow, they might be able to do this. They might be able to make this defense happen. And it was a strong push right at the end. It was like, okay, well, they lost that. And then a great offense. It was like, wow, you know, even better than the last offense. How can they beat that time? But they really definitely outdid their earlier offensive time of 10:40, because the time to beat was like 6:44, so they were 4 minutes faster than themselves. And now we're down to a third set here, which will be the decider on this map. We are playing for a prize of 405 euros put up by Team Awesome, which is a great prize. There's not a whole lot of money coming into the game, and you know, honestly, it's great to have hardware prizes. It's even harder to get cash prizes. So that's a really great prize put up by the Team Awesome guys. A huge shout out to them for that and for just organizing this event. We're happy to be involved with casting, and it's been a great success. So thanks to everybody for tuning in. And we're in the third set for this Badwater map, and we have potentially 2 more maps coming for you. Definitely at least 1 more. Both teams on Uber, as to be expected. Blue Demo jumping over the top, gets gunned down. Can't really say.
I think he just died from his own pipe.
Yeah, it was a splash of hitting somebody, but he didn't really. No, maybe that was his own pipe, because it was like he didn't even damage anybody.
Moment of glory, or
glimpse of mediocrity.
Mediocrity.
Yes. GOM. He gets taken out again, and meanwhile they're just pushing the cart a little bit. The scout's on it. Engineer is taken down. I would like to see a little bit of opposition on these tunnel pushes. You know, it's just giving it to him for free. You know, might as well hold on to the top and also just kind of stop them from making progress. It's kind of like some of these other points. You know, there's 2 aspects of it. There's controlling territory and there's pushing the cart. And if you just let them push cart, then they just need to control territory.
Yeah.
One less thing to worry about.
Well, I'm thinking these guys should be putting the gear in reverse right now because they just lost their medic. The gun got taken away. They should get the heck out of there.
Yeah, teleporter is still up for red team. Well, as I say that, he clears it out. They're going to get the first capture, no problem. So this is looking like another pretty swift offensive segment. But we shall see here how this works out. Now, Blue is pushing back forward here, coming around the corner, throwing those stickies out, and pipes over the top as well. The roller gets the medic. Oh, ouch. Just that inevitability of how those grenades work out. Definitely unfortunate for him. Now, Blue's, wow, got a ton of forward pressure. Just like, wow, they're so far forward right now. It's just kind of awestruck by it. The heavy gets taken out now. Jamal, a little bit overexposed. Good pyro jumping, gets a reflect, and disrupt things quite a bit. The soldier not quite able to capitalize on it. He's still lurking around like a madman, way over the top, and does some damage to Cult 2. Sorry, I don't, name's tough to say for some reason.
Yeah, they did such a good job with pushing that they're still waiting for their cart to catch up to them. Of course, they got pushed back. So.
Yeah, they're making some progress here, though. Heavy on the cart gets the kill on Call 2. That's a nice pickup, but Red does have an overcharge ready to go here. Again, team's mostly sticking to the traditional charges, so looks like this third point starting to get solidly defended here. Nice and set up.
I'm moving this.
Someone's saying kind of pointless to give up a second point if they can't really hold 3, but it looks like they're starting to be able to get a nice hold on 3. The spy comes out, kind of clued into right away, but is dead ringer, so get a little bit of that subterfuge. Just killed me, so they're not going to be expecting me. Medic gets thrown back as well. Hiji fairly far back. Red Uber comes in. He's trying to stay with Joe Nut to keep him up. Joe Nut's going to go down, though. He's pretty far forward. Does kill Emilio Estevez. Hiji stays alive. That was a pretty good pushback. Unfortunately, they didn't get Hiji, though. That really would have made it worth it. but instead he gets away. PG uses that Uber now. It's not going to be very effective though, so this still is working out pretty well for It's All Good red team. And body blocking on Emilio Estevez as well. Call 2 does go down, but basically stopped that Uber from getting much forward progress. And Inso, wow, the Ambassador snipe from behind the rooftop. That's a pretty nice kill.
Yeah, that was some sick work done by him.
He was kind of looking for that before when he jumped in, but that time it just worked out really well. That whole defensive exchange worked out great for red team. They actually could get forward and use their Uber again right now. Hiji's coming back up a little bit earlier would have been nicer, but they still can use this Uber aggressively. Both for Mookie gets a big snipe. Soldier, oh my god! Wow, gets a big rocket on Hiji. Doesn't kill him, but he basically surfed over that gunslinger and used the Widowmaker, or sorry, the gunslinger mini to just like pogo him all the way across. If he had gotten the kill there, that would have been amazing. That would have blown my mind. Just been like, yeah, I don't really care about your mini sentry. In fact, I'm just gonna pogo off it. And here comes the Uber heavy push out from red. Hiji gets backstabbed in the meantime too. I was kind of like just starting to like doubt it or just get ready to start talking a little bit of smack about that Uber charge and be like, well, they didn't really accomplish much. Hiji's gonna get away. But that worked out great. You know, they pushed him away from the cart. Scout's on the cart right now, but they'll be able to deal with that. They get Jamal here too. That's a nice kill. And they're going to have an Uber charge advantage as well. Inso getting another Ambassador headshot. The Scout's going to have to come around and try to deal with that.
I think he's been behind that roof for the past couple of minutes. Well, up until that, I just said that. He's actually been causing a lot of commotion back there. Yeah, doing good work to get behind there with the dead ringer and just being super obnoxious. Red has control of the side room here. The red demo kind of stuck there, but he kills the blue demo and now it's going to be able to escape. Critical Scout coming in as well, while Joe and UFC got a kill on Denia as well. So putting pressure out here again. Joe kind of far forward. K caught has sniped the red sniper, so I got to be a little bit careful here. It's been a fantastic defense so far. Blue's starting to put a little bit of pressure on the cart. K-Kai and Ender's Flame have gone down. They get the Uber charge popped out, but Red will be able to follow up, get the kill on Jamal, be able to get the health pack in the little lunchbox area here, and they also have players forward. Nobody from Blue around the cart, so Red's just going to be able to repost up there. Blue does have an Uber charge, but they still need to wait for maybe a few more spawns. I guess they have most of their players now. And I believe Inso is still, yeah, he's dead ringer on that rooftop. Going for the medic again, but not able to land a shot on Hiji. Oh, Soldier's hidden right behind the medic. Oh, that would have been a really good pick, but he was spotted out.
And Inso goes down as well, so no Spy Ambassador headshots. Blue demo, wow, nice. Nicely done in there. Gets in with the Uber and then lands a really good pipe on the medic to get the frag. They need to get the sentry gun down though still. Pipe's coming up over the top, and the engineer taking care of business ends up using the Eureka effect to pick that up and move that backwards. Was doing a great job taking care of his gun though. So Blue gets the third point, kind of took some extra time there. They're going to be able to march forward pretty solidly here right now though. Make some good progress. Already get the cart around the second corner. Red Soldier's maybe going to jump out, at least throwing a little bit of flank fire down. A couple players from Blue have gone down, might be vulnerable for the moment. Quick Fix is out here for Red. They're getting some good frags by Joe and UFC. It's actually kind of a wraparound going on here too, though, as Medic, Demoman, and Engineer kind of caught behind. Demoman goes down. It's not going to work out well for Hiji. Yep, there we go. He gets taken down by Mookie. So Blue losing the medic, that's going to put a stop to things. Red's got this Quick Fix ready to go. They're going to push out with it, but it's kind of one of those medics leading the charge because he can soak up some damage. I would say that absolutely backfired. They just lost their medic, their demo, and their heavy. and they didn't kill Hiji. So maybe now they'll be able to switch to crit screen.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to see that. Also, I'd like to see the heavy just kind of pop down and get that wrangled gun.
Yeah.
Or at least the engineer. Oh, he's getting close. Yeah, there we go.
There we go. Ends up being 9:29, so not the fastest capture speed, but definitely better than the 10:40 that we saw earlier. So
yeah,
it turned into a pretty good defense by It's All Good, and we'll have to see how KillSwitch responds. Yeah, I was mistaken. I don't know why I was thinking of the Eureka effect, which allows you to teleport yourself back to spawn. But alt fire of the rescue ranger is what picks up the sentry guns. So, wah wah.
Wah wah.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah. Plus, you know, when I play engineer, Widowmaker, gunslinger, that's the life for me. I need to expand my branches. There's a lot of good ways to play it. A lot of other situations exactly in this upwards, or say Badwater, and definitely in upwards as well. A lot of need for the level 3 wrangled sentry gun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, blue team getting ready to go here on offense. 9:29 is the time to beat. So you're still in the first map of this best of 3 grand finals. Now,
this is the
Demo
second set,
right? This is the third set. This is our third and final set, in the second half of the third and final set. Blue has gotten some nice frags to start things off, still pushing that card along and continuing to do some damage. Red's teleporter is up, which is about all I can say about that. The rest of his stuff is gone. He is dead, and it's going to try to probably rebuild here. Blue getting a lot of pressure on the cart, though, which is definitely quite nice for him. NCM picking up a wrangled mini sentry kill, and the cart has been cleared off for now. Not sure where Ender's Flame is building, but okay, it looks like he's going to build on the roof here, so we will end up seeing a roof defense. Blue's engineer building up, well, teleporter actually gets shot down, and then he gets out the cart. And they should just be able to push this out. Nobody around from red team to be able to defend this. So there goes the first capture. Pretty nicely done here. But we do see a bit of a build on the second point, which we haven't seen yet. Uber Demo Man is right on top of it, though. He jumps up, and I think that gun's going to go down. Ender's Flame gets thrown off the roof, and can't really keep the Wrangler up properly. And big push here from Blue. They're getting frags. Jamal jumping around the corner, though. That's going to be a big frag. Medic jumps out and blocks the point as well. So really good initial progress, but I think that's going to be the end of the offensive push for now. Inso, the spy for Blue, or sorry, I don't know, not the spy for Blue, but the spy for Red, Snow, gets around and gets some good saps down. Just slow down the engineer's progress. Definitely that teleporter can be pretty important here on Badwater. Snipe from Vote for Mookie, aka Fanny, takes out Jamal. It's a big kill. Mini sentry ready to go right by the cart. They're going to stop it rolling backwards. Sentry up at the top of the back ramp for red team, and the blue engineer is just going to get on the cart. No one's going to jump down to stop him, and there you go. Good job just getting that capture. They're going to get better positioning now, and better kind of spawns out of that. Picking up some kills around as well. Cart's rolling along. We'll see what sort of defense Red can get together for the third point here.
Oh, pretty nice Uber coming in. Soldiers coming off the flank, just as scheduled. And looks like he's going to be able to take out that defensive sentry gun.
Yeah, Red's Uber comes out as well, and Blue does lose their heavy weapons guy. They still have the Demo Man, Joe NFC, with pretty good health. He's going to get super aggressive here, though. Actually jumping around. Blue Spy is able to kill Emilio Estevez. The cart is still rolling. They don't have the capture yet, but Red has been forced to kind of pull back a little bit. Looks like it's going to be enough, pretty much enough space, yeah, indeed, for Blue to finish the capture here. So Red kind of forced to ditch things. Lazy Bear gets backstabbed, but it's just kind of a little speed bump. Doesn't really stop the capture whatsoever. Cart's going to keep rolling forward. 6 minutes to push last. Seems like that should be enough, but we'll have to see here. Wow. Mookie getting stuck in a weird spot. Does get gunned down by the sentry gun. And so goes down. So does Fanny the Spy for Blue. So Blue has lost a couple pick classes. And again, KillSwitch on the defense here. This is the deciding half of a set. The deciding push, deciding offense for this map. And, you know, we'll have to move on to a second map. But it'll be a huge advantage to have one map in the book for this best of 3 series. The loser will choose which map is played next. But, you know, I think you'd rather be in the lead than deciding the map after this one. And Blue is starting to kind of gear up for another offensive push here. Ubercharge is ready to go on both teams. Wrangle Sentry Gun out for Red Team. Just kind of trying to tuck his laser away, keep it hidden. The jump is going to come out from the window. Getting a little bit separated. Does still keep Call 2 pretty well healed throughout. Backstab on Call 2 though. And Demoman went down. A lot of players down for Blue. That's going to be it. Can't really say they accomplished a whole lot there. Well, I guess now Joe coming back in does get the sentry gun as well as the medic, so that's pretty huge.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Huge. Blue Low got away as well, so in the end, I guess I didn't give it enough time to develop, as they definitely picked up some advantages from that offensive push. Gonna look to follow that up as they're sending players in. They get the soldier, K-Caught, the sniper is down as well. Scout goes in with critical, backed up by Call 2. They get the frag, and this could potentially be map ending. Yeah, they got, I mean, ×3 on the point. Nobody's really spawned immediately that can challenge him. Looks like that is going to be it. Wow. What a good turnaround by It's All Good. This map certainly didn't really start in their favor. They had a great second set, and then the momentum just kind of came through, and they were able to persevere there. So,
yeah,
what a map.
Agree. Yeah, they did really well on just keeping a constant light pressure and just keeping a little bit of time on the cart. I don't think I saw the cart abandoned that much at all. It was really a really good job from them.
It really comes down to pushing the cart fast, and dedicating, you know, your resources and your attention to pushing that cart, because that's what keeps the time down. That's what gives you those opportunities. And ×3 is just so huge compared to ×1 or even ×2. So that's really, you know, really is the sweet spot. Looks like they are going to go goalie wash, I believe. We're changing maps, but it seems to be the indication from the text. Yeah, looks like KillSwitch picked goalie wash. Rob from Team Awesome is saying. So shout out to Team Awesome again for organizing this. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. We're having a great time, and well, potentially 2 more maps left. But if It's All Good picks goalie or wins this goalie wash, which KillSwitch it was their selection, but if It's All Good wins this, and then that's going to be GG. They're going to walk away with cash, and it's going to be their win.
Exciting stuff, and I can't wait to see what happens on Goalie Wash. It's one of my favorite maps for Highlander and 6 vs 6.